Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone else in between, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. It is I, TK Tiger, here once again for another 90 minutes of noise, confusion, confuddlement, and some Jackbox games thrown in for the mix for good measure. As we have TigerTails Radio, Season 16, Episode 22, I think it is. I have completely lost track of where we are. This week I've completely lost track of everything, pretty much. So it's good to be here, so I can kind of remember where the hell I am. Kind of-ish, maybe. But one thing I haven't forgotten is the fact that there are people here this week. So not only is there Charleston.
Hello.
Finally realised this. We also have, returning from the dark depths of not being here last week, Hedgie.
Hello, everybody.
And Xavier.
Hello.
And of course, we also have Studio. Say hello, Studio.
Studio. Hello, Studio.
Hello, Studio.
Yeah, with Studio Cam. Totally not train cam, honest gov. So yes, we are here for another hour and a half, where there shall be noise and chat in Discord, and also potentially in the YouTube chat. There are chat bars on the side of the screen there. Have fun, enjoy them. And yeah, I think introduction's over. Shall we crack on and do a segment?
Go on, then.
We can do a segment.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's do a segment. Why not? How about the review of the week?
Okay.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
And so, review of the week. I might as well go first. That way I've got time to finish setting up the Jackbox spell. Yeah, we'll talk. And for the most part, the week's been fairly ordinary. Lots of going into the office or some work from home last Monday. Did not work from home on Friday because when I woke up on Friday morning, the flat was 35 odd degrees nearly. And I was like, this is when I wake up. What's it going to be? Midday, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'm going to the office where the air conditioning lives. So my Friday work from home day was a go to the office day because I enjoy being a sweaty mess, but not during work. But yeah, there's a time and a place.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Didn't enjoy going to work on Wednesday because getting the bus home was a nightmare because there'd been some congestion somewhere, so all the buses had buggered off into here knows where and everywhere, and were nowhere near me. And I had to get home because I've got recording to do on a Wednesday when we're not playing D&D. So, yeah, I needed to get back with that. That recording very nearly didn't happen, but it did happen. We got there in the end. I managed to get home about an hour and a half late.
Ooh.
Yay, thanks, bus, for a bus service that's supposed to be kind of every 20 minutes or so at the longest. Thank you, Blue Star. You aren't useless hunks of shit at all, honest. He lied. And then the weekend happened. And so I was bundled in a train. Well, first of all, I bundled into an Uber to drop a couple of monitors off to Echo to bring with him on Sunday because Saturday was Nuzzles. And I was going to go to Nuzzles. And then go and see Shades. I overslept. Nuzzles ended up not going to Nuzzles in the end. Managed to... Echo was running late for Nuzzles. That's how I was able to get the monitors to him. Because on the Sunday, we were going to go up and see Shades. But I went up on the Saturday, completely forgetting it was a weekend that Xavier was supposed to be down.
That's fine. I managed to get home. It's fine.
Yeah.
So Xavier turned up and then went, why is nobody answering?
Pretty much.
Yes.
And then sent some messages. And then 2 hours later, I saw those messages and I was like, oh, shit.
How is it Xavier forgets I live in Southampton as well and could have gone, hey, Hedgie, he isn't here. How about I come round? And I've been like, yeah, sure.
Because that's like 20 minutes, half an hour more walking than I was comfortable with at that late.
You can get the train from Millbrook to Redbridge. They won't even charge you for it.
It's a long way for that train.
It's just down the hill.
I know, it's just down the hill. It's a long wait. It was like 10, 11 o'clock. I don't even know if that train was running there.
It always runs.
Yeah. At least your train home was running. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Oh, heck, you could have phoned me and gone, get over here. Take me into town and entertain me. And I would have been, yeah, fine, I'll do that.
We didn't leave him stranded. Yeah, so, yeah. Failed to go to like firing texts to guys. Shit, sorry, fuck, I'm bugging out. Ah! Yeah. Whoops.
Not your fault. It's fine.
I will get horribly murdered next time he's down. But then, one of the reasons I was going to Shades is because his place was cooler. Because, yeah, it was 35, 36 in the flat here. And, yeah, no, that's not fun. That's not fun for anyone. I mean, I'm used to it. I live here. But other people, no, they die. They melt and they die. And so, in retrospect, probably not a bad thing I forgot. But, yeah, pain in the arse, massive faff. Very sorry to Mr. Xavier. But, yes, I went over to Shades. And then on the Sunday, Echo joined us, bringing up the monitors, because I'd had 2 monitors on my kind of engineering desk over there for quite some time, which had been earmarked to go to Shades for months. And we finally managed to organise everything together to actually do it and get them down there. And so we got the monitors down there. A couple of other things had befallen Shades' stuff, so we Echo assisted in getting all that sorted. We managed to knock some quite big jobs off the head, which was nice. And then we got the monitors wired in, discovering that Shades HDMI to not HDMI, DisplayPort to some other port cable had gone off the duff. So at kind of 10 minutes before all the shop shuts on the Sunday, we kind of dart into the shopping centre there, pinging around every single store going, have we got one of these cables? Have we got one of these cables? And I was going, nope. And in the end, we popped into one store and I thought, that's not quite the cable we want, but it's close enough I can work with that and make something happen. So,
hooray!
So yes, we were able to get both monitors installed, up, running and working. And Shades now has a happy computer with 2 screens again. Yay! So that was good. But yes, and yes, many. We actually stayed up until about it was about 1:30, 2ish when we decided it was warm. I wanted to pop outside for a vape anyway, so we decided we'll go and have a little wander around town. Then we found a nice bench and sat on that. And then about an hour and a half later, when we finished our conversation and it was time to go back, it was like, oh, it's nearly 4 o'clock. We should probably go to bed. Because it was nice outside. It was quite pleasant. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. Bit of a breeze. You know, it was just quite nice. Whereas Shades has a similar issue to me, because we're on the top floor. He doesn't get all the slopey ceilings that I get, but being on the top floor means you get all the heat trapped in. Yes. And the way Shades' place is laid out, there's no through draft. There's windows in 2 rooms, and they're both facing the same direction.
Oh dear.
So there's no through draft, and so yeah, it does get a bit warm. But he has an aircon unit, which is nice. And Sunday was spent just getting that back up and running into its full potential. And so hopefully that's all very nice, and he's got a lovely cool room to retreat to now. Envious.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I would love an aircon unit, but there's no way nowhere I could really put one, and B, nowhere I can afford one, or afford to run one. So
I think you need to go for one of those air cooling fans.
Yeah. But
they look lovely.
Yeah, Shay says lots of DIY on Sunday with the help of the wonderful Echo. Yes, that is very true. But that wasn't the ultimate, because after Echo had helped us get some things sorted, we thought, okay, well, let's treat Echo to a nice slap-up meal. We'll go to the Harvester down at West Byfleet. Lovely place. We've been there plenty of times with Shades before. It does quite nice noms, and it is reasonably priced, so it's got lots of things going in its favour. Echo drove us down there, and we had some lovely noms, and as we were finishing our noms, these 2 people arrived and sat on the table opposite us, or next to us, and we didn't really pay them any heed. Until about 5-10 minutes, when I heard what we later found out to be the assistant manager, basically trying to reason with this person. We'd stumbled across a Karen in the wild.
Oh no!
Oh yes, and she wasn't just a regular Karen. She was like hyper mega psycho Karen, not screaming and shouting Karen.
Oh God!
But apparently she'd got a babysitter for. I'm assuming it's her partner who came with her. But they'd got a babysitter. They'd rung up at about 8 o'clock and said, "Do you have any steak?" And whoever answered the phone said, "Yep, there is steak." So they were like, "Great, we're coming on down." And then when she got there and says, "Oh, well, I want a ribeye steak," and they were like, "Well, we haven't got any ribeye." And she said, "Well, you said there was steak." And it's like, "Yes, there is steak. We've got rump. We've got all these other steaks." No, I was specifically told there was a ribeye. And it turned out the assistant manager had been the person who answered the phone to her.
Oh!
So he knew exactly what he had told her. and she wasn't having any of it. And
no.
as Shade says, yes, this is the lesser steak saga, because he was trying, give him his credit, he was doing everything in his power to try and appease the Karen, but she wanted the ribeye. Nothing less would do. And she wouldn't have one of those lesser steaks that weren't a ribeye. No sirloin. Sirloins hurt her teeth. She can't possibly have that. And it's like, how does a sirloin hurt your teeth, but a ribeye doesn't?
God, no.
What is so different between those two cuts of meat that mean one magically doesn't affect your dentures or whatever it is you've got going on in there?
The thing is, ribeye is more expensive than sirloin.
Yeah.
A lot more expensive.
Yeah.
So in theory, you're saying, oh, you actually want to pay. You're complaining that you can't pay more.
Yeah, effectively.
That's what you're complaining about.
And he was like, well, and they were quibbling over the price of things. And oh, God, she was just she was like a dog with a bone. She just would not let it go. And
This is pretty much what I dealt with all the damn time while I worked at the casino.
Yep.
All the damn time. Every freaking weekend, there would always be one of these people without fail.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
none of the solutions were
God.
good enough. Nothing he could do could bend her will. And it was like, she really sounded like she was just trying to get a discount on her meal, but he wasn't having any of it. Good for him, lovely assistant manager. And she was like, well, I want to speak to the manager. And it was like, congratulations. Yes, speaking to
I
him.
am the manager.
And she was like, really? He was like, yes, just because he looks 12, it doesn't mean he's not the manager, darling. And, oh, God, it was quite funny because by this time it got so ridiculous because she was then asking for his district manager's like email address and everything. And of course, myself and Echo had gone and got the refillable drinks because they do that, the bottomless drinks effectively. You just go back and get more. So we were kind of starting to giggle a bit because it had gone beyond the point of ridiculous and it was now getting into just surreal territory. So myself and Echo went and got refills. We came back to find Shade hiding behind the menu, almost in tears, laughing. And as Shade says in the Discord there, I ended up having a giggling fit every time she said, I'm not happy accepting a lesser steak.
Yeah, there is that point where you get embarrassed by it and then you start going, okay, this is now turning into a comedy sketch where the repetition is now the joke.
Well,
and it
pretty
keeps
much
going round and you're like kind of, oh my God.
I mean,
it's actually got to that point where it's reached in absurdity levels.
I mean, I didn't really flag it initially until I heard what sounded like sass coming from the manager when he said something, to paraphrase, something on the lines of, well, when you book and arrive half an hour before we close, why would you expect that we'd have the most expensive steak left on the menu? He didn't say that, but that was basically paraphrasing. And that's when I cut my ear to went, boing, hello. I hear potential drama going down on the table next door. Shush, 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 everyone. Let's earwig. And so...
Normally with Karens, you don't need to earwig. They do all the yelling for you.
Oh, she wasn't yelling. That's about the only thing she had going for, is that she was keeping it at a civilized conversational volume. But that was about the only thing she was keeping civilized. And, oh, God, it went on for so long. In the end...
Shade says it went on for nearly 45 minutes.
Yes. It went on for so long. We couldn't stop laughing. We had to recuse ourselves to the garden, whereupon we were just in fits of laughter.
I do not understand how somebody could argue a single point for 40. I would literally... I couldn't argue for that long.
Yeah.
I would be like, okay, we're at a stalemate now. I can't... The amount of time you spend arguing... It's a net loss. No matter what happens, it's a net loss.
No, indeed.
I mean, seriously. Even if you go into a shop and argue that the TV was on sale for $300, if you spend an hour there, it's a net loss of an hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, as Shay says in the Discord, he was offering her free sauce and desserts and things, but that wasn't acceptable. Free dessert was no compensation for having to accept a lesser steak. She wanted a free meal because they had ruined her life.
Her life?
Yes, her
ruined
life.
Your life?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Because she was told that there was steak and she interpreted that to mean there was ribeye. So this was an error entirely of her own making. And now she was upset and just demanding the world on a plate, or demanding a ribeye on a plate. I mean, we went outside, was debating whether or not Waitrose would still be open. We could just go and buy her a ribeye and just stick it on her car
There
or
you
something.
go. But it's frozen. Oh, believe me, your vitriol will cook it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But then,
boy.
then we kind of cottoned on that she'd been arguing for so long. Well, they've got to close the grill at some time. About 15 minutes later, we saw them. We saw her storming out with her husband or whatever in tow, kind of meekly following behind. She did not look impressed, carrying a little box of something, and stormed off into the car, drove off, and giving us the evils on the way because, well, mainly because we were laughing at them so much. But
yes.
I then went to go to the loo and came out and actually saw the assistant manager and started chatting to him about it. And he basically said, "Yeah, that went on for so long." And I was like, "Well, did they get anything in the end?" Well, he said, "Well, not really, but I gave them some salad really in the end because." They'd argued for so long, the grill had closed.
Oh my god!
So they didn't get any meat at all.
Oh my god!
So I was like, have some free salad bar and get out.
Pyrrhic victory! You won, but you got less than anything.
Yes.
You literally got the stuff they give you for free.
Yeah. So I said, well, you know all the details she asked you to give to her? And he was like, yeah, give them to me as well. And it was like, oh? And I was like, yeah, I'll fire off some emails and put in a good word for you. So, he was very appreciative of that. So, yeah, I took the details, put a Google review on. So if you do have a look at the Google review for the Harvester in West Byfleet, you'll find my reviews. I sent off an email to a similar effect, got a reply from that, and they were very happy with the feedback. So, yeah, I think I've done them a solid.
So we now direct all of our listeners and anyone who's watched to that specific Harvester, and they will all turn up to see, will the Karen turn up again?
Oh god, no, they never. The only time I've ever seen that happen is when I used to work at the when I used to work at the casino. We'd get a couple that came in, and they would always complain about the meal. After they'd completely eaten it,
naturally,
get it for free, and I was just like, "Why are you allowing these people to come back?" It's like because the general manager likes them.
Yeah,
the general manager likes the fact that she's losing money. Yes. Well, her funeral.
Yep, her loss. Shade says that she said when she said, "If you give us a free meal, you'll guarantee we come back again in the future. Otherwise, we won't."
Otherwise, we won't.
And you could see the manager weighing that up in his head.
It's like, hang on, if I give you food, you might come back.
But if I don't
give you food, you won't come back.
Is that a promise?
Yes.
Can you make that a guarantee? Can you sign this bit of paper to say that if I don't give you a meal, you won't come back?
Oh my word!
It's like you're going to be losing a customer. You haven't bought anything. You're not a customer. Get out.
You're not a paying customer. You're a possible customer who is slowly dropping down the possible to become impossible customer.
Yeah. Wow,
so that was TK's week.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a doozy for the week. So yeah, it started by fucking up and leaving Xavier in the lurch, but it kind of recovered with the lesser steak saga.
Dear me.
Which was
let me go next because my camera is threatening to die every time.
Okay, dogs. Oh, there it goes. It flickers.
Okay, so yes, I wasn't around last week owing to the fact that basically a case decided to go on a bit longer and they ended up having to stay longer than I normally would have, and then one of the trains that I was going to get back didn't leave on time, and I went, I'm not going to get back in time before the show starts. So basically I was like, yeah, can't come right now. So basically, that's why I wasn't here. So
you could have joined late.
Yeah, but frankly, I was like, I would have been rushing and everything and all that kind of stuff, and I wouldn't have been in the right headspace. So I thought best to be, not rushing around and everything, and just be and all that kind of stuff. So yes. And yes, again, if you don't know, I am now a court usher working for the Southampton Magistrates Court. And last week I got to run my Court 6, which is my designated court, which deals with all the small claims and civil cases and all that kinds of stuff. So last week I did that. And then this week, yesterday, I was supposed to be doing Court 6, and we only had a couple turn up. And what I was supposed to do was finish in that court early and then go and see my manager and get trained on other courts. However, for most of the time, I'd been going to the county court and helping out there because that's basically what they've been doing. So I kind of messed up and didn't go where I was supposed to. Which point my manager was like, "Where are you?" I was like, I didn't see the message." "Oh, where are you then?" "I'm over at county." "Why are you over there?" "Because you've always been sending me over there." I kind of expected I was supposed to go over there. Nobody told me different. So, yeah, I'm going to have an interesting conversation with her tomorrow. Beg and plead and go, "I'm stupid. Please forgive me. I'm an imbecile."
It's like, no, the thing is, you haven't trained me better. Train me harder.
Yes. Yeah.
I turned up at a place where I was expecting to be at work because the message told me about the change after I got to the place where I expected to be at work.
So, yeah. So, needless to say, I've been fretting about that for the last few hours, and my brain is slowly letting it go, but at the moment, it's kind of doing its thing. I swear I've got some kind of weird neurodivergence or something. It's gotta be. It's the only way to explain how I exist. So, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure I've just been. My brain has somehow rewired itself to function. So yeah. Eventually, once I give my body to science, they're going to cut my brain open and go, "What the heck happened here? This thing's rewired itself."
It's like, "Bob, have you taken the brain already?"
It's like, no. It's like, all that's in here is this walnut. Who swapped things out?
There's walnut and there's anime girl with big boobs. Why is this in here?
And it's just pencil sketches of VTubers. What the heck is this? I want a PayPal code for Project Melody. Who's that?
Derek, what is this? Hentai? Huntai? How'd you say it?
Couldn't I? Yes. So basically, yeah, I've been enjoying my new job, but sort of not doing what I've supposed to have been doing. So I'm going to grovel at my line manager tomorrow and go, "Please forgive me. Don't sack me. Please, I'm just a
He's just a poor
imbecile.
boy. Nobody loves him."
Yeah, pretty much. But otherwise, on Saturday, my weekday now is, of course, because it's Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday is work. Saturday is my decompression day, where I basically just literally do nothing and allow my body to reset. And then Sunday is when I do all my recording. So, yeah, that's basically what I do. So I recorded some Eggman lines yesterday. Was going to do some auditions and then went, my throat feels a bit funny. I've been doing Eggman a bit too hard. I won't do anything for now.
I now watch everybody clip the bit where Hedgie says that he's been doing Eggman too hard.
Oh my God.
For posterity.
My throat feels funny, he says.
God.
Xavier's got a funny colour.
Had to be the human character, not any of the furry characters. Good God, it had to be the human.
Depending on the Eggman, is he human? But anyway, Charleston, how was your week?
Just before we do,
Xavier.
Yes.
Have you told Tom Scott you've stolen his wardrobe?
Oh,
It's a red shirt.
Yeah, that's
It's a red shirt.
Well, that either means he's Tom Scott, or we're going to go to an alien planet and he's going to die.
Or he's just stolen Tom Scott's wardrobe, and Tom Scott's going, "Where are all my red shirts gone?" And Xavier's going, "Mwah."
Charleston's week. Let Charleston speak.
Well, I haven't got really that much to talk about, thankfully. So I'm glad, in a way, Tika, that you had something to talk about, because otherwise we'd be having a lot of dead air. Obviously, we've been having a heat wave this week, so we've all been sweating. Main thing was that I was scheduled to just do a breakfast shift on the Saturday. That then became an all-day shift because one of my work colleagues called in saying that she couldn't come in because of a bad back.
Oh.
Yep, I can
Yeah,
sympathise
so
with
that suddenly became a 12-hour shift on that day.
Oh.
that. Ouch.
Yeah, which was really lovely because the Sunday was also a 12-hour shift.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Think of the overtime.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, just gain money. But at least gave me an opportunity to give the floor a good clean because I seem to be the only one who even bothers with it. Yes, I seem to be the only one who actually knows that there's a scrubbing brush in the kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone else just tries to use a mop and hopes for the best. No, you got to scrub that floor. I know because I make a difference.
Just tie
And then
2 scrubbing
came-
brushes to your feet and skate on it.
Yeah, sometimes I think that would make it worse because you get lots of tracks. But just to quickly round off, today I was on the 9 to 3 shift, and then in the morning we got a phone call saying the same colleague still wasn't coming in because of a bad back.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
So my chef was being generous. He said, "I'm not even going to bother asking you to come in because stay behind because you've done enough already."
Oh.
But then he asked, how the heck do I explain this? Okay, we've got a fairly new kitchen assistant, and the new kitchen assistant is dating one of the nurse's daughters. That's the job. Yeah, and has a kid apparently. So
Wow.
So he wasn't in, but the nurse was. So the chef asked the nurse, "Could you possibly ask this unnamed colleague if he could come in to do an extra shift?" And he basically said that that's not going to happen. So I felt guilty, and I agreed rather than stay on to 7:30 to stay on until 5. And he was like, "Only if you're sure." And I said, "Yes, I'm fairly sure about that." Partly for the extra money, like TK was saying, but also, as stupid as it may sound, I kind of felt guilty just leaving everyone behind. And even though it's not my fault in any way, I still didn't want to just abandon them. So I did as much as I could until 5. Hopefully the kitchen isn't in too much of a mess for tomorrow morning. And I got home in decent amount of time to get my hair clean because you don't want to see what it looked like before. And get myself compass mentis for today. So that's more a view of the past 3 days, but the last 3 days were the most interesting days.
You absolutely know for a fact that if there was ever a sinking ship, Charleston is the one directing people to the lifeboats and refusing to get on.
Oh no, I'd be the one
It's like, no, don't worry about me. Allow my hair to waft in the breeze while I show everybody to the way out.
If there was a sinking ship, I was on it. I'd be the one hiding in the cupboard because I'd be terrified of telling everyone to go the wrong direction. I'd be directing everyone to the one lifeboat that happens to have a hole in the bottom and everyone's falling to their death. I don't want that responsibility. I'll take responsibility for a clean floor, happily. I won't take responsibility for someone's life. Anyhow, Xavier, how's your week been?
Hello.
In 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes.
Nah, you don't have to rush.
The last 2 weeks have been a little bit filled with stress because of work. Things have been improving. I have a holiday coming up this weekend, so I am looking forward to that because, oh my god, I need something to recharge because everything's getting to the point where it's like I say get home. I literally go out of the room and go next door. I finish work and it's a case of, do you want to do any of the projects that you should be doing?
No.
Fuck no. It's like, do I want to do more work? No, I want to strangle somebody.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
I
would love to have the motivation to do this shit because it means I could go, okay, I've got stuff to do with friends. I've got stuff to do for TPR. But right now it's like, hey, do you want to do that? It's like, no brain. I want to kill TPR. I wish to strangle him.
Well, that's just normal.
But yeah, so motivation and personal mental health has been taking a little bit of hit. The weather has not been great. The weekend, I saw people on the Saturday. I enjoyed some card games. I did some role play, which was fun. And then on the Saturday evening, I had to come home early because Dum Dum Me did not check.
Yeah.
Words and things. So Sunday, I spent pretty much most of Sunday trying to get motivated and then just sitting in the studio just going, I'm just going to watch YouTube and not fall asleep like TK. I'm just going to watch YouTube.
Yeah, I watch YouTube, fall asleep, and then have to rewatch all the videos I missed because I was sleeping through them.
You think we're joking about that?
We're not
I
joking.
have walked past when we were living together the second time. I've walked past his room, which was like a fucking oven. Watched him just sat in front of a YouTube playlist that's gone, and then it's like, oh, it's dinner time. It's like, oh shit, I'll have to watch it later.
Yeah. I just closed my eyes for a moment, dude. It's been 4 hours.
Yeah,
I said a moment. I
finished
didn't say it was a short moment.
finished work and I'm just gonna rest. Dinner's ready. Oh god, you've done it. Oh wait, hold on, it's 8 o'clock. TK has done that several times when we were living with him.
I sleep.
It's weird though, because it was like when you were living in the first house in that main living room,
Yes.
you didn't do that often.
No, it's because I was young then.
Young help. Young does indeed help. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the week. I'll have more next week because I should be around on the Monday after that to talk about the week.
Don't forget, next week it's I forgot to put the flag up. It's our Pride show next week. So
Oh,
Right,
okay.
mental reminder, folks: make sure you're dressing up. For
Yeah, dressing up for Pride.
show.
and if you want to send your photos in before the show starts, I can see if I can
Please
make
do.
a little photo gallery.
Yeah,
So
please do.
I guess I'll have to get myself something super.
Also, we have
Definitely.
pet pics if you want to put pet pics in the Discord. So please, if you have
Mhm.
pets, share your pets. It's a good mental release.
Yeah, if you want to put pictures of your Pride get-up, stick them in a Discord. Any channel will do. I can find them, and we'll see if we can make a little photo gallery for next week's show.
Yes.
That'd
But
be cool.
on that note, we're past 9 o'clock. People are champing at the bit to play whatever we're going to play for Jackbox.
Sorry, did Mr. Xavier say people are champing at the bit?
Champing at the bit, yes.
He actually got it right, as
Champing
opposed
at
to
the bit.
all the people who don't.
Chomping at the bit.
It's champing.
Mongrels.
Choking up the gag,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
I actually quoted that on Mastodon a few months ago when someone put chomping at the bit, so I made a kind of a sub-tweet about it.
Dear God.
But yes,
Referring to Mongrel, I gotta watch that again. I'm gonna
Mongrels.
need to
Mongrels
get
was
a copy.
great. Nelson is my spirit animal.
Ah,
But on that note, it is probably time to do some jackboxing. So
you.
let's transition to the jackbox.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
Just bringing the jackbox volume down to a sensible level, because otherwise it'll deafen us. So yes,
Ah.
Season 1 and 2 is about 14 quid on Amazon.
You went for the original. You didn't go for number 2.
I tried number 2.
Number 2 doesn't
Didn't
work
work.
for us.
Number 2 didn't work
You
for
need
us.
to
No.
send. You need to send strongly worded emails to Jackbox
I think a lot
and
of
keep
people do.
sending them
I think a lot of people
until
do.
they get fed up and fix it.
But hello, listeners. Hello, viewers. This is TigerTails Radio. We are playing Jackbox game Murder Death Kill. If you want to join in,
Trivia Murder
enter a
Party.
silly little name. Point your internet-enabled device to Jackbox TV. Enter the room code PVEZ in that not particular order, and you can too watch yourself die to random American trivia because it's always random American trivia.
Yeah, because this
I'm
is
sorry.
This was back in the days before they had the filter US content button.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
so sorry for our American listeners. We love you, but my God, your trivia kills us.
I don't watch your telly. I do not know your trivias. I don't watch our telly either. I barely know our trivias.
Ah.
And if we're talking about a telly from like 20 or 30 years ago, yes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure of that. I mean, cartoons especially, But right,
Prisoner
well-
Cell Block Age. Yeah.
oh, I love Princess. I actually still have every single episode ever made of that. All 692 of them.
Jesus Christ.
Takes
But I
up-
believe that's a full room.
It's a quarter of a terabyte. Yeah, but that is indeed a full room. So we are going to start some Trivia Murder Party. If you didn't get in, you can always join the audience because you can play as if you were a player, kind of ish, maybe.
You can, yes.
And potentially beat us all because that has happened as well.
Yes, the audience can win. Now I turn down the stupidly loud thing. We all know how to play this, don't we? Should we just skip the intro?
Yeah, go on then.
Hi, intro.
Wake up! Come on, wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a dark, dark reckoning. You know, like Mom used to make. I'm going to ask you Oh, and I guess I wasn't talking. Okay, rude much?
Let's just start.
Okay now, first question.
Question
Which country does the country Georgia border? Use your device to answer the question.
God damn it, Eurovision was so close, so we should know that.
Okay. Guessing. I'm just guessing from geography that I got from the Weetabix Wonderworld Atlas.
Eurovision every year. It's always
And the
commented.
correct answer is...
I think
Ah,
it's
damn
right.
it!
Question right.
Yes!
I nearly
Oh my
voted for that one
god,
as
I got
well.
it! I got it right!
Every year with Eurovision, the commentary about those two countries is exactly the same.
Turkey
my
isn't in
God.
Eurovision.
Woo.
I remember
I know
the
it is.
Play the
North,
finger
darn
cutting
it.
game. Fingers are over.
Fingers!
Oh,
Now
okay.
just choose one of your
6
fingers
people
to
are
cut
gonna
off.
lose
It's as clean
fingers.
cut as your
So-
fingers
My
about
god,
to
it's
be.
like a mobster
God.
movie.
Here's
These are
your
gonna be
finger.
dust.
Drop.
Just try to
Oh,
avoid
God.
having too many
Drop.
pick the same one, guys. Because
Hope you weren't a
this
pianist.
game. Okay, so that's an
Pianist.
even. Well, no, there's 3
No
people
one's
on
taking the
3.
second finger.
Okay, so there might be a chance that.
And here's your
Wow.
score so
The
far.
answer
Your
next
finger
I've
is
been
sold
calculating all
online.
this in my
Damn,
head, so
everybody
I hope
got
it's right.
$33 for a finger.
I mean, random furry fingers. Yeah, that sounds about right.
What is Europe's longest river?
Right. What's answer 3?
Oh, God.
I haven't even heard of any of these.
I've heard of the River Danube. I have heard of the River Ural. I haven't heard of Dnieper or Volga. Now, I am going to assume the game is doing what it loves to do. I have no general knowledge on this.
This.
I couldn't.
Oh,
That's
it
the
wasn't.
finger I chopped.
No.
Prepare for your punishment.
I chopped
Oh,
that
well.
finger off.
Welcome back to
Oh.
the killing floor.
I thought the majority vote for would have gotten it, but never mind.
We're going to play chalices. I've given
Chalices!
all the players a bit of poison to use.
We are.
Pick a chalice
There's only
to put
3
your
Oh, no,
people
poison
that
in.
can poison.
It's 4 against 3, so we've got a chance.
5 against 3.
Don't ask me math.
God, I
Your
hope
turn
you
to
don't get
play.
that game.
Pick a chalice to drink from. I bought most of these chalices
Or
at
if you want to
a garage
annoy
sale,
TK,
but
don't
now
ask
you
me
seem
math.
like a real weirdo.
Maths.
Yummy, yummy. Now let's see what everyone drank.
And do we all die?
Ooh.
Say what?
I
No one drank any
survived!
poison?
I
That
lived.
really bums me out.
We also had a lovely line of everyone picking.
Here's where everybody's
We
at
don't
right
Oh!
Ah.
now.
Oh!
Uh,
Let's try this again.
Okay, the odds of question of answer 3
Which
being
body
it
of
has
water
gone up.
borders Saudi Arabia?
Oh! Oh!
Oh. No, I think it's my finger. No. Oh.
God!
Oh, I didn't want to pick that one.
I watched
Yes,
the
yes,
YouTube. I watched the YouTube short, and I don't think it's the one. So I went for a different one.
I've just
Saudi
fat fingered my answer.
It's in a little bit of an odd place, but for having waters
And
bordering
the
it.
correct answer is this one.
Okay, no, it's fine.
Oh no! I got it wrong.
Let's go someplace fun.
That's the finger I lost, so I
look.
couldn't have voted for the right one anyway.
Let's
Oh!
have some fun with
It's
spelling.
after you, TK.
Words.
This is
Words.
the
Oh, it's
longest word
TK's
you
favourite
can
game.
before time runs
Yay,
out.
I love
ran
this
some
one.
letters could use
I
a
don't.
little
I
bit
can barely
more
see the word
pizzazz.
letters.
I'm going to hurt the person with the
I
shortest
hope it's on our
word.
devices.
Yeah, it is.
Get to it.
Oh god.
The letters don't have to touch each other.
Make a long
And remember
word.
to press submit when you're done.
Oh, I got some really crappy letters.
Trouble is, my spelling is awful. So I'm
Somebody
probably
pick
dead.
a proper noun, and therefore you'll die.
Time's running out, TK. Quick, quick,
Yeah.
quick, 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 quick,
Oh,
quick, quick, quick,
that's
quick.
shitty five-letter word.
There.
You're gonna be fine.
That's not how you
I
spell that.
Oh!
didn't spell it right.
Oh,
Or
Shades
voted.
TK
No.
goes.
So
Oh,
I
worries!
only rule
An
with winners.
arpeggio.
I
Arpeggio is double P.
Well, I knew it was probably a double, but never mind.
And you're dead.
And
what's
worries
really
is
spooky
IES.
is that ghost
Yes,
is still
it
in the
is.
game.
I was
Death is
hoping
not the
that
end.
would be the other.
Yeah.
Oh dear. That's the first deaths of the game, though. You survived 4 questions.
Yeah,
They're pretty good.
I've got more questions for you.
not anywhere near the lead
So,
though.
I'll
No, you
confess
survived
something.
3 questions.
I've been ring shopping. That's right, I'm trying to find the perfect ring for this dismembered finger I have laying around. Say, what is diamond made entirely of?
Let me guess, it's going to be option 1.
Oh no, I know this one.
Oh!
Yeah. I know this one. Everybody should
I've
know
actually
this
got the
one.
finger for this one. I can vote for it.
Everybody, if people get this wrong, I'm going to
They've lost the
beat them
finger.
to death.
Yeah.
They've lost the finger.
If they've lost the finger, that's fine. But if you've got the finger and you get it
Yeah, I
wrong,
know this
then-
back in GCSE.
Yeah. The last
Yeah.
2 answers have been the first answer, and that's the finger I
I know
chopped
this
off.
back in GCSE.
Hello,
So, yeah.
Southpaw. Hello.
Southpaw, you must know this. You can't not know this.
Who said this one?
Carbon!
I have a surprise for you.
I'm guessing Southpaw must have had internet issues. 'Cause
Oh, that's their
Southpaw
finger.
would know
You
that.
know
that
you
was-
love it.
that
It's
was his
math.
finger.
Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Whoever does the worst dies.
Yeah, Southpaw cut off finger
Let's
4.
go.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God I didn't get this one. I hate this one.
math!
I'm better with this than I am the spelling one, strangely enough.
Considering how intelligent Southpaw is, there's no way he's losing this.
You are mathing so hard right now.
6-4.
Oh, we got one wrong.
Oh.
6-6.
5.
7-7.
Oh, oh,
Eight, eight.
God.
Making it into
Oh,
a match,
numbers,
guys.
bro.
Jesus.
10-9.
Now,
God.
10-10,
Oh,
11-10.
Oh! Oh my God!
Oh,
brace yourself.
Oh,
by
That
1.
was one.
Wow!
Sorry,
Oh
Snooze.
my God!
Oh, no.
Snooze
Why?
definitely
You're a
gave
math
Southpaw a
ghost.
run for his money.
why was the tension going up on that game? Why?
Damn.
All right, next question.
Okay, so there's
I haven't
3,
driven
4
a car
alive.
in years, you know, now that I WFH, work from home. But tell me this. What car part was replaced by fuel injection?
Ooh. I think I know this one. I think I know this one because I used to own a car.
I don't know anything about cars.
I think I know this one. If I get this right, I'm going to be so happy.
I think I know this one because I've watched Top Gear and Initial D.
I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I'm pretty sure I do.
I'm guessing.
That was a dark for me.
Shade says this is in my finger.
This.
Yep, it's the carburetor.
Might be.
Yes, I got it right!
Rest of
Oh
you
my
are still
God!
alive. Let's play a
Oh,
game.
Shades
2
couldn't-
years of having a car paid off.
Shades couldn't pick it because it was his finger.
Oh, fun!
Oh,
a big
no.
pile of new
Oh,
ones.
it's take
Here's how
money.
this is
Okay,
going
which
to
one
work.
is it?
If no one takes the money, no one dies.
It's basically
But
scissors,
if you
paper,
do take the
stone.
money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Stop.
Not quite.
Collaborate.
This is
Oh,
the
it's the
trust.
prisoners. It's the prisoner's
Gambit.
dilemma.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is
No,
the end of
it's
Golden
dilemma.
Balls, if anyone remembers that game show.
It's what?
Don't take the money.
It is the end of Golden Balls, if anyone remembers that game show.
Oh God, yes. Oh,
Okay,
that
who
was
did what?
so cringeworthy.
Wow.
That game.
I really didn't think you'd be so
Oh,
Hey.
nobody took it.
Joel was a cutthroaty bastard. So,
All right, next question.
4 alive, 6.
What
We're
city's
getting
name means
through 'em.
fragrant harbor in its native language?
Ooh.
Fragrant Harbor.
I'm thinking. I'm not thinking the top 2. I'm thinking potentially the bottom 2, where people who are still in it and have lost fingers.
Well, I know what Los
Potentially.
Angeles means. I know what Sao Paulo means. Between Hong Kong and Ho Chi Minh, in my
And
opinion.
the correct answer
Well,
is...
he could be lying.
This one.
Ah,
to be
damn.
honest.
Oh
Hong
my
Kong.
God, no! I was like, Hong Kong. That can't be right. That's
I
got
want
to
to
be.
play a dice game.
Ah,
I'll go
dice!
first.
Oh hell!
4.
Oh, it's me
Okay.
and
Roll
TJ
from a
in
safe
dice.
player.
So
You'll
biased.
In
And
order to
Oh,
win, should they
God.
roll higher or lower? You can make it
Wow,
as hard
we're
or
both
as
gonna
easy as you
die.
want.
Should they roll higher or lower?
We're both
I'm
gonna
pretty
die.
confident that they can easily roll higher.
Yeah, but they're not
Well,
going to
well,
pick higher.
making it
Well,
easy.
it's
Oh my
random.
God,
Oh, they're
they're
being
okay.
higher. Oh, they're being. Oh,
Wow.
Roll
being
higher
high.
than me or you die.
Wow.
Don't roll 3 ones.
You're safe.
Hey!
I knew I should
Whoa.
have gone with the giant Plinko
God.
board.
Very safe.
Who is it who picked that for us?
Quick shout out to all my
Oh,
guys.
Snow's
Destiny.
Destiny.
Good.
Wow,
Yeah.
thank you very much, Snow's Destiny. You actually
Let's
you
try
gave us a
another
bone there, a huge bone.
But not a
Who's
finger.
on
Well,
the cover
more,
of
more,
Madden
more points.
2015?
Oh.
Oh God,
10 years ago.
Oh.
Fuck.
2015.
I only
God.
recognise one of those
Was
names.
Game still around in 2015?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this guy. I think it's a guy. So,
Thanks, Ed.
I'm going to go itty bitty miny mo, not that finger.
This one.
Ah, damn it.
I'm picking the one.
yes, I got it right. Oh my God.
Notice the middle lot are getting all of these questions
What a
wrong, by
mess.
the way.
Yep.
Oh,
This
TK
piece of
versus
art has
Shades.
blood
Oh,
all over
memory.
it. I hope you're a splatter
Now remember,
expert.
don't pause
Memorize
the
the
stream
pattern of blood.
because that's cheating.
Don't have a piece of paper.
It's a memory game. Just remember,
Okay, you've had
everyone
long
else
enough.
can play the
Okay,
memory
we have a
game.
little time, so let me give you my puppy chow recipe. In a saucepan, melt the chocolate. Add
For
peanut
some
butter
reason,
and
this
mix
is
until
one of the
smooth.
ones that I
Remove from
excel
the
at,
heat,
and I
add
have
cereal
no
and
idea
stir until
why.
coated. Pour powdered
No
sugar
idea
and
at
cereal
all.
into large plastic
It's-
bag and shake
my
until
brain
well
just lost the
coated.
words. It's
Serve and
pattern
enjoy.
recognition,
Anyway,
and spatial recognition.
Reproduce the pattern
they're
on
my
your
favourite-
device
because I
by
play a lot of
tapping
video
on all the
games, they're my
spaces that were
favourite
red. Then press submit when you're
I
done.
wish I
The
could
person who is
do it.
furthest from the
I
pattern will
could.
die.
Favorite things. See if they both get it right.
Well, it's whoever does the worst. It's not right.
Yes.
I'm
Let's see
fairly
if
sure
they
I've got
both
it
get
spot
right,
on.
then. Mhm.
I mean, there's some
think.
red in it.
Yes, there is.
Duh.
Oh, TK Tiger's locked in. Shades is still thinking.
Because I just
Oh.
basically try and treat it like a Tetris puzzle.
Oh,
Yes.
come on,
Once
Shades.
again,
Oh,
let's
Shades
see
is
if you
in.
messed it up.
This one, specifically, you can treat like a Tetris.
You did bad. Now bad
Oh,
will be done
wow.
Oh, that was
TK
so
got it
close.
100%. Oh, yeah.
And
Oh.
live on TigerTails Radio, TK
Wow.
kills his boy.
I didn't. I just
He
escaped the room.
sacrificed him. He sacrificed him. It's like
Yeah,
a sword
here's
trap.
another
You got
one.
to sacrifice somebody to get it.
What is the name of Dora the
Go on
Explorer's
without
monkey?
me. Okay.
Oh, God.
Fuck off.
I know
I
this
don't
one.
fucking
Actually.
know.
Oh,
I know this
God.
one. I know this one because I've seen the movie.
Well, I'm guessing.
Instead of the
I'm
series.
guessing. I've
Yeah.
just started watching Phineas and Ferb, so I was hoping it would be a question about that. It's
I
like, God damn
winning
it.
this. I ain't winning this. I mean, I know backpack's called backpack and map's called map.
Time's running out.
Yeah, but monkey isn't option.
Yeah,
No.
alas, it is not.
Who picked this?
Yay!
Oh my God, I got it right!
You're in
Yep,
for a
it's
treat.
monkey.
Oh,
Rule 34 has saved me.
Let's test your memory.
is it going to be the loop?
Everyone
Oh,
gets
it's
to play this time.
patterns.
Memorize
Everyone
the
gets
pattern.
to play.
Okay.
Okay, you've had enough time. Is it distracting if I start yelling things out? Fish. Knife. Glasses. Ziggy. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? And anything other than first place is a death sentence. Meine Liebchen.
Okay.
Oh, this is not good for other people. Namely, the one person playing the game.
Oh,
Oh,
If it was colours, I might have forgotten it.
This
I
was
remember the
pattern,
sequel
you
better than
silly
the
gooses.
colours,
How much of it
I
did you
think I got this
remember?
Yep.
oh.
You got
Wow,
it.
he
You
got
right.
it!
Good, he got it.
Nice
Now the
one,
question
fastball.
is,
We'll get you next
how many
time.
people got it as well?
Whoa! Yep.
Scores, scores,
Points.
scores.
But he doesn't die.
Yay, scores.
No, he
Doesn't
doesn't.
die.
because nobody did
Let's
worse.
try another
We're
one.
continuing towards
We are.
question 10.
English visitors
We
Center.
are. It's
Here's
crazy.
an obligatory soccer, football question. Which
we
football
all
team in the
survive,
English
then
Premier
comes the
League has won the
loser
most
wheel.
championships?
Oh god!
How am I supposed to know?
It's got to be this one. It has to be this one.
When this was released, by the way,
Yep,
Yeah.
let's not forget
when
that.
this was released,
It's got to be. It's got to be the one I think it is. It has to be.
I get a
I think
feeling.
this is one whether my mouse landed on.
If it's
This
not
ain't-
this one, then
There's the one I think it is versus the one I've been forced to vote for.
And the correct
Is
answer
it?
is this one.
Yeah, I knew it.
it is. Yes.
Let's go some
That's
Oh,
the
no.
finger I chopped.
Oh my
I hope
god!
you
I'm
like
still
fetal
alive for question
exercises.
10. Lose a wheel.
oh, he's got a
Go
chance
ahead
to come
and
back
spin it.
still.
Oh, not a chance.
Oh. I've only
spin.
survived the loser wheel once.
Normally it is death, but there's a
Yeah,
What the
it's
loser
death.
wheel
chance.
does, what the
There
loser
we
wheel
go.
was meant to
Never
do.
mind.
You did.
Yeah,
Too late in the run for life
Yeah.
to be selected. No,
yeah. It was like, sorry, we're gonna have to kill you. Oh god.
Let's
Question
see.
10.
This next question.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't really like that one. No. Too easy. Man, the rest of these questions are not up to my usual standards. Maybe it's time to cut our losses.
Get on with it.
It's sudden
Oh!
death time.
What the
or
heck?
Should I say
Oh,
sudden
no!
death time?
Oh, it
That's
just
why
took us
you're
to
all
the
gonna take
loser
turns
wheel.
spinning the loser
Oh,
wheel.
we don't often hit this.
Oh no.
Let's go in order, starting with the least money.
Oh,
Go
god.
ahead. Oh,
the
I
wheel.
just love it when she
Brave for
spins.
life.
Oh god.
We're all
Yep.
backing for you.
Die.
No.
Oh, it's death.
Your turn. I'm sorry. Is the wheel scaring you with its roundness? Spin.
Spin the loser wheel.
This is not the wheel of enormous proportions.
No, it is not.
No.
It is the wheel of lesser.
There's
Lesser
a
reward.
chance.
The loser
No.
wheel.
Yes.
Oh,
no.
no. Straight
no.
past
You
onto
have. We
death.
did it, everyone.
Oh my god,
Now
I
we can finally
survived.
go to the
I
final
want to
round.
say that.
Took long enough.
Skip the little.
Well, look who's still alive.
Well, then we need
Now
one
you just have
living.
to escape
Oh,
with your
thank
body.
god, I'm still alive.
I'm
For
going
now.
to give you a category.
Yeah.
So for everyone playing, this is the harder
US
version.
Vice Presidents. Tap on each answer
That's
that
the
It
fits,
says
version.
whoever
then
gets
press
whoever gets
Let's
to
see
the
right
end and
answers.
answers the questions, whoever's alive wins.
You move forward one space
Oh,
for every
another
correct
one.
answer.
It's
You're
not great.
getting real close to the exit.
You don't have to get it
Oh, did I
perfect though,
mention
unlike
that
in the
all
second
the other
game.
ghosts get to
Which
play
was the
too?
balancing
If the ghost
factor that
catches up
stopped
to
the
you, they will
living
steal
guy
your
from
body.
always winning.
Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
I've seen enough YouTube videos that if I get this wrong, then oh my god.
I thought it was singers at first. Like, what?
Singers at the Declaration of Independence.
Well, what entertainment?
Oh, still got time to get your answers
is
in,
almost
guys.
up.
Don't worry.
They all
Get
were.
Here
So
comes the
music
next question.
will gradually get louder and louder.
Yep.
People Magazine's sexiest man alive in the
The
90s.
90s.
Hey, I was supposed to be a kid at the time. Sure.
I'm just
Ed
going to turn the
Harris?
game volume
No.
down a bit because it's very loud.
Obviously-
No,
I think you're-
no.
I think you're mistaking who Ed Harris is.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a different Ned.
Yeah, you are.
Anytime?
Wasn't Ed Harris the one in the room closet who had someone say fist up his bum?
Okay.
Oh, it
Easy
was just
one.
Patrick's basically.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just Patrick's way.
That's all I voted for.
Are you afraid of the dark?
And then
You should
comes
be.
the darkness.
Yeah.
Tom Riddle's Horcruxes.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck
thinking of every
you!
I know this one.
I,
the heck is it
I
Dido?
don't. I won't tell you because
Oh yeah,
fuck.
Shade says I'll
Not
save it
reading
the
the
dark.
final thing.
Yeah, I got it all right.
No!
Kill your friend and come
Shing.
back to life. It's the
Ah.
only way.
Don't worry, it's only a ghost.
Simpsons characters voiced by Hank Azaria?
Hank Azaria. I'm guessing.
He does a lot.
He does, yeah. He does a lot of the secondary characters.
Which is most of the cast in Simpsons.
Yes.
Oh, one.
No!
I got it back to front.
Destiny has overtaken me. Now. Yes.
LaCroix flavors.
What the fuck's a LaCroix?
Ha ha ha! I know this one. I've watched Game Grumps enough times.
Flavors is spelled with a U.
Well, welcome to America, who don't have you for some reason.
That's because UK has it.
Yeah.
Decisions.
First have a W.
Yeah, in America they have umbrella. Yeah, I got it all right. Without even knowing what the hell a
so did
LaCroix is.
Oh no.
I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Unless they answer all these questions wrong. Ooh, romance languages. So this is going to be great for all of those, language majors among us.
Yeah.
I didn't major in anything.
Major pain in our asses. That's what
Oh, you say the sweetest things.
Anytime today, kiddo.
Ah, that's just Romanian. Bollocks.
Oh, I was totally right.
Yep.
Fucking
They got it right.
Doesn't matter. 'Cause I'm not going to beat Edgy. He just needs one.
Star Wars: A New Hope.
Oh, fuck off.
Yes.
A New Hope.
That's episode 4.
Yeah.
That'll confuse everyone.
Yeah, I got it right.
Matter.
Yes! I win! I survive!
This is why I like second version. 'Cause
Yes.
you stand a chance.
TK, send hundreds of emails to Jackbox. Tell them to fix it.
Other news, cats
You're-
make great pets.
You're the one that bought it. You're the only one that can send the email.
So, orders of death. Snow's Destiny. Too slow at maths. Southington. Elimination Loser Wheel.
Yes.
Jennifer Bat. Killed by a bad spin.
Yep.
Spin, spin, spin.
TK Tiger. Cause of death, bad spin. Charleston. Cause of death, couldn't measure up word-wise.
Ooh.
Xavier. Cause of death, also couldn't measure up word-wise.
Yes, because I can't spell.
Shades. Cause of death, not the best memory.
Mm-hmm.
Survivor. Hedgie.
Me.
Fix.
$13,700.
Ooh.
Hi, the party's downstairs. Come on in.
There was some tense moments in that game.
Oh,
There
hell
was.
yeah, there were. Ooh.
I like that game. It's good fun. That's
It is,
It's
yes.
second and working for once.
Yes, just send emails to Jackbox. You're the one that has the receipts. We can't send them.
Okay, let's go back to...
Join in the fun. Chat in the YouTube comments, Telegram, or our Discord server. Visit TigerTailsRadio.co.uk to find out how.
And we are back on Mr. Xavier as TK gets the next Jackbox game set
Hello.
up.
Yeah. Actually, I
Yay.
do have something for Done and Dusted. I forgot.
Oh, do you
Ooh.
want to play another jingle then?
Go on, play a different jingle.
I will jingle us up.
It's that time where the cast of Tiger Tales Radio reviews stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
Yay. So, I went out to pick up a film because I've been waiting for this because I missed it in the cinema. So I went, where is it streaming on? Nothing that I currently have.
Yay.
But it was out because it was on DVD and it was also buy to rent on Amazon. So I went, okay, I have got time. I'm feeling a little bit near. I will get this on Amazon. So I purchased it on Amazon.
Ooh.
And then because I watched it, I purchased it on Amazon on physical copy.
So what was it then? What was it? Tell us. Tell us, man.
So this will show me age. The Fall Guy.
Oh my
Jesus.
God! I don't know that film.
Well, it's a recent film, but the original TV series it was based on is based on a character series for the $6 Million Man guy.
Oh, Lee Majors.
If you remember him, yeah, Lee Majors.
Majors.
The premise of the TV series was because obviously back in a ways, have a detective style show with a gimmick.
Mhm.
Their gimmick was they were stuntmen. He was a stuntman, and every single episode would have at least a car jump.
Oh, okay.
A practical car jump, which if you know
Whoa.
how much that fucks up cars, it's a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of money.
Oh, yeah.
But at least a practical car jump. But they had
Mhm.
so much more. I really loved the series. I saw the trailers for this, and I went, they're just remaking old TV series. It's not going to be good. Watch the trailer. Ryan Gosling. Okay, I'm on board. And then the entire chemistry of the film, and them actually being very close to how I remember the shows, but modernized enough to make it interesting.
Mm.
This is why I picked this up. So yeah,
Aha.
so this is Ryan Gosling. So I'm quite happy. And Emily Blunt being basically a stunt guy and initially a camera girl working on a movie, and he's the stunt guy doing the stunts.
Okay.
When I say the stunts, for the entirety of the movie, wherever possible, they are all practical stunts
Oh,
with as little green screen as possible.
cool.
The film goes through him as a stuntman with all the fun little stuntman things that will happen. I'll get back to that. But we start off with him doing a fall stunt where basically, because the lead actor of the film's a prick, demands the guy do the stunt a second time
Oh.
backwards instead of falling forwards.
Whoa.
And then there's an accident.
Oh.
Interesting fun fact, Ryan Gosling is scared of heights. He did the fucking stunt.
Oh.
Props. I would not do that stunt. I've seen that camera angle, even with the harness. No.
Well, in theory, that gets a better reaction because the actor is going to be like, ah.
He was trying not to freak the fuck out whilst they levered him out to nothing.
Mhm.
It's a lovely camera shot. I looked at it and went, I don't care how good the harness is. Fuck no. But he has his accident. He crashes hard because it's
Ooh.
like, okay, I fucked up. He thinks he's
Mhm,
fucked up.
mhm.
He's injured. He hits rock bottom. He becomes a valet guy at some bar.
Ah.
And he's like massaging his back. He's not done stunts in ages.
Mhm, mhm.
And then he gets a call from the agent of the lead prick guy. And she
Ah.
says, we desperately need you. Oh, I'm not interested in the job. Oh, but you know the camera girl who you've got a thing for? She asked for you specifically. Yeah, I'm on the next plane. So he flies out, turns up, and basically realizes, no, she did. Well, basically goes from, I have not done a stunt to, right, we're going to do a cannon car roll. And for those who don't understand what that is, you're going to turn the car and have an air cannon blast it so that you will do a horizontal spin.
Yeah.
He hasn't done stunts for a while. This is the first thing they're making him do.
Ooh.
So it's great watching this because, second fun fact, they beat the roll record for Casino Royale in this film.
Whoa. Seriously?
8.5 rolls.
Whoa.
Mad fucking
God
props
damn.
to the fucking stunt driver. He does the stunt. Girl's like, I didn't ask for you. Why the fuck are you here? He goes, why the fuck am I here? The producer basically goes, oh yeah, the reason you're here is the lead actor's vanished. We need you to track him down. Why? Because you're a stunt guy. You're just a background character. No one's going to notice you walking around.
Oh, God.
Absolutely great. So he starts this adventure, which literally is a progression of ridiculous situations where he's stumbling into bad guy central, getting into more and more ridiculous fights, more and more ridiculous situations. He picks up a dog because, of course, why wouldn't he pick up a stunt dog? He does some awesome car stunts. He finds out who actually set him up and various reveals.
Ooh.
Many Miami Vice stunt show references.
Nice.
Oh god, the references are great. The best bit is, because I'm not going to try and spoil towards the end of it, the best bit is, this is like a movie talking about a bunch of stunt people doing a movie. So you have like the movie showing you the progression of them making the movie and putting all these ridiculous stunts in the movie, and the stunt crew just generally being stunt crew-ish about it's like, oh yeah, we need you to make a car for this stunt in 2 days. The fuck? It's like, oh yeah, it's got to jump a 250 meter gap. They did. We're gonna do like a free fall. By the way, no one does free falls anymore. It's all CGI or dummies. So they brought in the son of a guy who used to do this as a living to do a free fall onto the stunt bag that his father landed on in a different stunt.
Damn.
For me, who enjoys like this technical stuff behind some of this technical stuff and has always enjoyed stunts, this film was just like, I loved it. It's absolutely great fun. Stupid gags, fun times, absolutely great chemistry. The bad guy gets his comeuppance, and there is indeed a lovely little cameo right towards the end for Lee Majors. I enjoy it immensely. I recommend this. If you know the original series, watch this. If you don't, go get the original series. It's a bit dated, but it's still fucking amazing.
Nice.
So yeah, that was The Fall Guy, the 2024 film.
Wow.
Can't believe it's 2024. It feels like it was older.
Yeah, this was why I was getting annoyed, because it's like, you should be on streaming services by now. Everything else released about then was his. It's like the Equalizer 3 has only just hit fucking streaming services.
Oh my god.
Which I have also watched. I'll talk about in the next show. And if you know Italian, it's a very good film.
That's the Denzel Washington one, isn't it? The Equalizer.
That's the Denzel Washington film. Number 3, where most of the people speak Italian.
And on that note,
let's
get back to Jackbox.
Yay!
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
So I thought we might as well have a little bit of Guespionage.
Oh, cool.
Because we haven't done Guespionage for a little while.
Hawthorne, if you could,
we got
act
enough people.
naturally and report your observation.
Yes, welcome to the not totally surveillance game for Jackbox.
While we wait, we can have a little picture of Studio.
Studio.
Hello, Studio.
Yeah.
Which is great for everyone who has put the room code in, but for those people who have not got the room code in...
The room code will be back after this train has passed.
Yeah.
Train geek.
There we go.
Yeah.
With the...
Whiskey, Delta, Juliet, Indigo. Just waiting for Justin to select their character.
Would dead Jesus intubate?
Yeah, it's been nuts lately.
We'll do jolly impressions. Will you?
Wait,
what's a jolly impression?
Oh,
No,
wait.
he faked
Okay.
that.
Isn't that? Hey,
Just
I
a
used to be
people.
famous for
the
chatting
first
into a
one was
big
real.
phone.
Yeah, how do you think
That's
we met
Dom
the
Jolly.
Wizard Men?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Shades does. I like how there was different train stuff on the track each week.
Just TK does play with his trains. You cannot stop him from playing trains.
We
so
have
therefore he will
everyone
play
in,
with all the
TK. You
trains.
have to start
I am
the
aware.
game.
I am aware. I was just letting Xavier finish his little monologue about
Oh,
trains.
yeah. It may not
I
make sense
see.
for us, but
Trains.
that's how people
He
want
likes
to throw the
trains.
acorn on the cob.
I like
You
trains.
lost your thoughts.
Hey, your government here. We have been sorta collecting information about all of you. Now, before you get all angry and call your
the show.
congressperson,
It's taken
let
a
us
while.
make it up to you by turning it all into a game that we call Guespionage.
Note, the station wasn't for the
Now
government
let's
surveillance. We
administer
got it by
some
serving
fun.
people.
Who's up first?
I hear you.
Jennifer Batts first.
What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know.
Celebrity contact.
Ooh.
7 steps away from Kevin Bacon.
What percentage of people have shaken the hands of celebrities? Ooh, make it a good guess. You'll get more points the closer your guess
Okay,
is
so
to
remember
the
guys,
actual
this was a
percentage.
while ago and mostly American surveyed.
I can say I've actually
Okay,
done
we
this.
have a
I've
guess.
actually shaken my hand
30%.
because
Everyone
celebrity.
else, do you think
So
the
have I?
correct answer
Same
is
here.
higher or lower? You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower.
Or at least
if
the
you think
famous
the guess is off by 50% or more.
This question is the definition of celebrity.
Well, I've shaken hands with Victor Meldrew's wife.
Ah,
Most of you are saying higher. And
Character
the correct
name.
answer is
Yeah,
Annette Crosby.
Annette Crosby, yeah.
Actress name.
And
There
then
we go.
3%.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
I was right to go
Wow.
high.
1% to get points.
I've shaken their hands
Said
with
higher.
Brian Conley.
Nice job. I've got some
Glad I
points
went
for you.
higher. I should have gone with my gut. and
Wow,
gone
have we
higher.
here? Good job. Double points for guessing much
I shake
higher.
hands with Old Gilbert and the guy who plays the Goku Pair Man.
Okay, who's up next?
Oh, yes. Don't actually know his name.
Oh, and I've
We've
Whenever.
looked at data
shaken
about
hands with and
everything,
posed for a photo
even
with Richard
this.
Herring.
Ah.
What percentage of people have heard noises in the middle of the night and stalked their homes with baseball bats?
Again, this was a while ago, and mostly America, where a lot of people will have access to baseball bats, whereas
true.
over in England, we just have fucking knives.
Yeah. We also have knives that aren't fucking as well, but...
Yeah.
63%. What do you
Damn,
think?
that's some
Higher or
kinky.
lower?
No, that's some kinky
The rich
shit.
people have the ladles and shit, but no, it's like, okay. I think that.
It's not a case of who's done it, but who's admitting to it.
People are saying lower. Now let's get to the right answer.
Higher, 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 higher.
35%.
Oh, yeah. I knew it.
Oh,
And just-
damn.
okay.
Should have doubled down.
Glad I didn't.
Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you. Who's next?
Charleston.
All right, I have a good one.
Woot woot.
Long hair. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
What percentage of
question,
people's
though?
hair is currently the longest it's ever been?
Now this is interesting because there are actually a lot of people who just don't want to cut it.
54%.
For anyone who has
All right,
hair,
what do you think?
there gets to the point where you go, fuck, I need to get this out of my face.
Like me, when I went, I'm going for a civil service job. Can't be sporting a ZZ Top beard and freaking
Beatnik haircut.
70s
Yeah.
hair. Yeah, 70s hair.
Time's running out. Higher or lower?
Everyone thinks down, snow's going up.
One of you thinks it's higher. Okay, let's see
Jennifer's
the right
going
answer.
down.
12%.
Holy
Whoa!
Oh my
God.
god. Okay.
That doesn't
I
affect your
thought that
score.
would be more than 12.
I genuinely, yeah, I
Got it
didn't
right.
think it was going to be.
Nice job.
Wow,
I've got some
that's
points for you.
crazy.
Next up.
Doesn't look like being a long-haired lout.
But wait,
Long haired lump
there's
from
more.
Liverpool.
Oh god, don't make us even older.
What percentage of people have bought as seen on TV or infomercial products?
Hedgie has.
Yeah, I have. I have.
I remember the juicer.
Yeah, the
My
Jack
ex-wife
LaLanne
has.
power juicer, which was very loud. My God, it would juice things.
And we won
Anyone who's bought
Everyone pick.
QVC
Higher or
has.
lower?
Yes. Ooh. I'm gonna say.
Oh, it's America, so.
I'm gonna say higher. I'm gonna say higher.
Charleston
It's gotta
says
be.
lower.
It's got. I reckon it's got to be at least 50%. At least.
No, I'm banking on like 48.
Everyone says higher except for one of you.
Probably going to be bought.
Okay, right answer is
And.
Oh, 66.
66%.
I was right. It's at
I've
least
seen worse guesses.
50%.
I never bought anything on telly.
Let's see who got it right. Well done.
I have
You get
quite a
points.
few things.
I'm doing terribly right now.
Okay, who's up next? I've got two of these
Home run
on my
balls.
shelf at home.
Ooh.
So baseball reference, so we're not going to
What
get
percentage
this.
of people after catching a record-breaking home run ball would give it to the hitter or a museum instead of keeping it or trying to sell it?
Currently, I would say it's quite low. I'm not sure when this game came out if that would be the case.
15%.
Right.
Okay,
Because this is
higher or
pre-COVID.
lower?
Now again, it's not a case of how many would actually do it, but how many would admit to it. Justin is doubling down. He thinks it's way less than 15%.
Just one person.
It can't be.
Minus
Minus
0.
It can't be much.
27%.
Hey, 27.
Oh, okay. That'll get you some points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be that
got it
high.
right.
Currently, I think there's a
Here's
lot
some
more
points.
people who do sell this shit on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Me.
You.
I don't know. How about
Marathons. Very tasty chocolate bars.
Hey.
Except they're now
what
called
percentage of people have entered and finished full 26.2 mile marathons?
a full marathon.
As in, the entire length. Not a half marathon, or a 3/4.
I mean, if you judge by the London
25%.
Marathon,
Everyone else,
or like some
higher
of the
or
big
lower?
American marathons, a lot of people do it.
Well,
Believe it.
I've got nothing to lose, so I'm going all in.
People are saying higher. And Surveil says
We got a bit of a mixture.
2%.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god!
can't finish watching a roundup golf on TV.
Okay, that time doubling down actually worked for me.
I would not have
Wow.
thought that
Right.
because the
Mark,
number of people
your
you
points.
see on like London Marathon, Chicago Marathon, Boston Marathon.
Next up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not many people finish the
All right,
Boston
Surveil,
Marathon.
what do you have for this?
Oh, 26 miles is a big stretch. What do I get? Chewing gum.
Chewing gum!
Okay.
What percentage of people have
Classification.
chewed a piece of gum in the past month?
Back in whenever this game came out.
That's a pretty straightforward question.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I actually chewed gum.
36%.
I generally can't
Everyone else,
remember.
higher or lower?
When I was younger, yes.
Yeah.
I hear you. Believe it.
I mean, if it was now, there's a lot more people who would have like the smokers gum and stuff.
Thing is, most people
One
use
person
vapes.
says lower. And the correct answer is
Yeah, that doesn't help on your insurance either.
69%.
Whoa!
9 out of 10 dentists
Nice.
don't
Okay.
actually give a shit.
Well, I screwed myself.
Who got it right? Well done. You get points.
Nice.
I really wanted the points for being close, to be
who's
honest.
up next?
Shades is
here's one
currently
we've
in the
been
lead.
especially interested in. Don't ask why.
Exercise balls.
Ooh.
What
Modern
percentage of
office
people work
furniture.
in offices
Fucking
where
name.
people use balls as chairs?
Oh.
Okay. The real question is, how many people, after having sat on one of these things for a week, come in with a fucking knife to stab all of them? Because fuck those things.
16%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
So, Hedge is basically bargaining on his 16% of the people answering employees of Google.
Pretty much.
Just one of you is
Like,
saying
hey, do you
higher.
want a bouncy
Okay,
ball to sit
let's
on?
see
No,
the
I'll
right
have
answer.
lumbar support, please.
13%.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh,
Whoa!
you
For
are
that guess.
fucking
13!
joking.
Wow.
That's a good score for Hedgie.
Let's see. Who
Yes.
got it right.
My God, I need
Here's
those
some
points.
So is that enough to beat Shay?
No, because Shades went up with.
Yeah.
He went lower, but
It's
my
the
God,
final round
I
time.
knew that had to be
Through
pretty
sophisticated
short.
population
many
profiling, we found the
places.
most popular answers to this
Yeah,
question. If there could be one more U.S. president added to Mount Rushmore, whose head do most people think it should be? Let's take a look at the board. You
Oh,
have
wow,
3 chances to
okay.
pick the most popular answers on the board. Good luck.
Not sure on him, not sure on him. Maybe him. Maybe him. Probably wrong.
Don't forget, you can pick 3 answers.
Okay, be my pick. One of them's already on there.
Running out of time. There we go.
All right, let's see what everyone picked.
Bill Clinton, George Bush, John F. Kennedy's popular, Abraham Lincoln's popular, Barack Obama's very popular, Franklin D. Roosevelt,
What are the
and a
most
couple went for
popular
Trump.
answers?
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
So So Ronald
Yep.
Reagan,
Okay. Oh,
Franklin D.
wow.
Roosevelt,
Okay.
and Barack Obama.
Yep, 30%.
God
I
dang.
didn't think Ray could
Who's that special
Why did I?
considering. Yeah.
Easy, I hear you.
Hindsight is an interesting thing.
Oh, Hedge nearly caught up to Shades.
Wow!
But Shades
Shades
screams
beat me
it.
by
Congratulations.
250
you know so much about
points.
fans should creep me out.
Nice.
And I do this for a living.
Yeah. Link is already on the on Mount Rushmore.
Lincoln's already, yeah, that's what's called a rogue answer.
The other ones
People
are
still went for
Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
So Hedge got the best percentage difference by a long shot.
3%, yeah. Woo!
But Shades managed to maintain that lead.
Yes.
I got 42% percentage difference.
Yeah. And Jennifer Back got 43, so yeah.
I'm at the bottom. Yay.
Oh.
You've come bottom in the whole verse. Right.
We have a little bit of time to wind down.
Yeah, we can do a bit of a chill. Let's have a bit of a post-Jackbox game jingle, and then we can go and do the thing. I forgot what jingle we played last time, so let's play this jingle.
Join in the fun. Chat in the YouTube comments, Telegram, or our Discord server. Visit TigerTailsRadio.co.uk to find out how.
We very nearly transitioned back to train cam then.
Train.
Yeah, so I was wondering what was going on.
Trains! Nyawn.
Dear me.
Is he going backwards? Yeah.
Yes, TK in his trains. It's something you're going to have to get used to if you come onto the channel now, because he
Yep.
has a camera on his train.
Yes, and I've got all the
Not
buttons.
on his train.
No, it's
but
studio
on
cam.
his train.
Look, see, it's a studio. There is studio. Front and
Studio.
pretty much centre of the frame. Observing the show, making sure everything goes running according to plan. And it's just every now and again a train goes past. It's a complete coincidence that we just happen to focus the camera on studio during such time as when there might be locomotion action.
Notice the advertising cars in the background. You too can submit your choice, your car for advertising.
Yeah. Give us some money, we'll paint your name on the wagon.
No, we won't. Barely any of us can paint. Oh, crikey! So this has been a Monday. Last week was a week. Oh boy!
Wow, that's how time works, Mr. Xavier.
Yes,
I
indeed.
know. I'm still struggling with the fact it's June.
Yeah.
It's very
the last few
nearly
months
not.
has- I know, but the last few months have just been head down trying to get everything done, and it's still head down trying to get everything done, and I just need a little bit of break, little bit of headway. I mean, I've got holiday this weekend, and then July I've got holiday for a cruise.
Ooh.
So fingers crossed, I'll have been recharged after.
So
that.
when is your
'Cause
Hooray!
when is your holiday? July holiday then?
July? You're asking me questions, TK.
Because I've got the first week of July off, which just happens to include the last day of June. Because June, the final, is a Monday, I believe.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Yes,
I'm
it is.
off at the end of this month. So weekend, and then 30th, the 1st, the 2nd, I have holiday because I couldn't book the 3rd and the 4th off because people already booked it.
Oh.
Yay! Yeah, so I've got I've got the 30th to the
London
7th.
Pride is on the 5th.
Yeah, so I took the Monday off as well after London Pride.
Bournemouth Pride is the 12th.
I know.
I've got his calendar. So strange that now.
No, you
And
haven't got
then
my calendar. I just to avoid the fuck up happening again, I set up a shared calendar so that you can enter in the days you're expecting to be down, and I can enter in dates that I'm expecting might conflict with you being down.
Aha!
It's a smart plan. And yeah, I'm like end of July, beginning of August on the cruise. So that's when I am disappeared. But yeah, so the weekend I'm not down, I am on holiday. The weekend I am going to be next
Hooray.
down is London Pride. So are you not going to be home, TK?
London Pride weekend probably won't be home.
Cool. Timing.
See, this calendar, it works.
Yay!
We'll see how it goes. But oh man.
Well, I certainly won't be
So,
around during
yeah.
the day, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, it's whether or not you get back. So
Unlikely.
this has been a show. This has been a nice little show. How has everyone enjoyed today's show? Everyone had fun?
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's been fun playing Jackbox,
Yes.
and I haven't died completely in the heat, despite the fact I forgot to go and refill my glass earlier. So I've just had this empty glass staring at me in the face, going, "Hey, you're thirsty. How about you get a drink? No? Okay. Well, sucks to suck, I guess."
Keep your fluid intake going, and if you're in anywhere that doesn't have air conditioning, oh fuck.
What, you mean like here?
Like most of England, because we don't do air conditioning.
We don't.
Because to us, anything over 20 odd degrees is considered hot.
Yeah.
See, for me, it's anything under 30. Anything under 20 is cold.
Which is always weird.
Mm.
So do you wanna throw the camera to someone else? So it's
Okay.
not me.
Okay, well, might as well throw it to me, because we are getting close to the whole ending of the show, doing the wrap-upping thing.
Yes. Yes.
Because, wrap-upping's a word, right?
Yes.
So
It is now.
Yep, I've made it so. So yeah, this is. I've still got the scores from the last Jackbox game on the screen. Didn't we do well? So yes, this was TigerTails Radio Season 16, Episode 22.
Yeah.
Next week will be Episode 23,
Woo!
and it'll be our Pride Special.
Yeah. Hey.
So, if you do have any pictures of you in Pride gear or fancy, colourful clothing and stuff, and you want to you want to send it in, stick it in a Discord channel somewhere. There's plenty of them. I think people can upload pictures too. If not, ping them to me on Telegram or something, or email them into radio@tigertailsradio.co.uk. There's ways and means you can submit your shit to us, and we'll see if we can do a little photo gallery on the show if enough people send some stuff in. Be nice.
Yes, it would.
So yeah. Get your pics over to us. We'll be in Pride Garb, won't we, everybody?
Yes.
Kind of.
If you can't be,
Does my cape qualify as a costume?
just make it fabulous.
Fabulous. I think I've got some funny glasses somewhere.
Oh, so Hedge is going to be coming at Elton John next week.
Indeed, I'll be coming as Elton John, yes.
Yes, he remembers when Rock was young.
I remember when rock was... Yeah, it was the 1970s when I was actually allowed to take drugs and marry a woman. So...
What was Elton John's wife's name?
Kiki D.
Aside from Beard, what was her name?
It was Kiki D. He was married to her because they sang Don't Go Breaking My Heart. And everyone
yes.
Was he?
went, yeah. I think he was. I think so.
To the Google machines.
Yeah, Kiki D had a duet, but I don't think they married.
And now into the inquisitive face of Hedgie.
Ooh.
Lynette Blowell, apparently.
Oh, I was close.
Really?
Yeah, I was close.
Close.
It was a woman.
Yeah.
Plot twist. They weren't really. So yes, we should probably end the show on that note. So it is time for a round of goodbyes, and it's a goodbye from the Charleston.
Goodbye.
It's a goodbye from the Xavier before he facepalms himself into next week.
Hello and goodbye.
It's a goodbye from Elton Hedge.
Good night, everybody. I'll see you next time.
Can't tell if he's
not
being Elton
Elton
John
John.
or Dame Edna Everage, one of the two.
What's the difference? They're both fabulous.
Okay,
I'm
right.
dead.
One of them's Australian.
They're both. Oh yes, yes, that's right. Yes.
Says the only difference. It's a good night from the void, 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 void. And it's a good night from studio as well. Yay! Studio, 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 studio. Let's flick back to me. And yes, it's a good night for me, TK Tiger. Thank you very much for watching and or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us again next week, where there'll be gayness in, boy, even more vision than normal.
In spades.
In so many spades and in so many colours. Yes, and so join us next time for TigerTails Radio, Season 16, Episode 23. But I need to kill the Void, he remembers. I remembered to do that thing this time.
Hooray!
Bye-bye, Void. Because then I can prepare the closing jingle. He says,
Hooray!
Which is this. And then I can click here as we go. Night, night, everybody. Night, night.